Hello everybody, I've got a fun story to share about this weekend taking our son to see Santa. Actually, we have a really fun opportunity. We go over to a friend's house and we all throw in some money and Santa comes to the house, so it avoids having to stand in line at the mall and having potential meltdowns with little ones. But it really got me thinking. So all week, actually these last couple weeks, I've been talking to our son. He's 2 and 5 months, and so last year we didn't even make it to Santa's lap, and so I said, you know what, I've got to talk to this little guy just to give him some heads up. Here's what's happening. I've learned with him, he doesn't fall too far from the tree, but he likes a heads up. He likes to understand the why behind what we're doing. And so I started talking to him about who Santa was and why he should care about this. And so it's been fun to talk to him about, hey, Santa comes on Christmas and he's gonna bring you some presents. What would you like? And I've gotten everything from pink and purple hair and a dress to a Roomba to the latest is a white camera toy. So it's been super fun, but I couldn't help but think about how this related to clients. So I'll bring this full circle and how it relates to your health. But I had been talking with Leo on, hey, we're gonna go see the big guy. He's gonna wear a red suit. You sit on his lap and he's gonna ask you what you want for Christmas. And I said, you know, what do you think you wanna tell him? You know, just kind of letting his imagination run wild. And so he did sit on his lap and he said that he wanted a white camera toy and a Roomba. So I couldn't help but laugh, but I was so proud of him because he was serious game face when he got on Santa's lap and said exactly what he wanted to say, and then he jumped down with satisfaction. And I couldn't help but think, man, if we hadn't really spent the time talking about it, would he have been prepared to sit up there, or would he be the one screaming, saying, oh my gosh, who is this person? Why should I trust him? And it really got me thinking about how we help people. And it really does take talking to people. I sit down in consultations, you know, every single week, talking with potential clients, and sometimes timing just isn't right. Someone's not ready, and I think it's an important piece of the solution to understand that, hey, we're not all ready at the same time. Just because it's gonna be January doesn't mean you have to be ready to get your health in check or start a new program. But with enough intentional thoughts around it, I think we prepare ourselves and get ready for what we want to do. And so I couldn't help but think about how this helps helped my son, but then also helps clients. I think it's important when you want to do change or you want to better your health, it's really important to start talking about it. Because once you start talking about it, pretty soon you're gonna start to put it in motion, and you will never regret taking the time to take care of you. So I think just as much as I prepped and prepared Leo to sit on Santa's lap, I think it's really important to start prepping yourself, start talking to yourself, have conversations, journal, write about what it is that you want to see with your health and your wellness, because pretty soon you'll start putting it into motion. And when you do put it into motion, you're ready. So just like Leo was ready to sit on Santa's lap, you know, I think it's important to translate that and start talking to yourself about what you want, and then put in motion the actions that it's going to take to get where you want to go. I'll have to post the picture in the comments here. Livia had nothing to do with Santa. The second I even put her close to him, she started screaming, so we definitely got the hilarious photo. But Leo was 100% game face. He knew what he was doing. He got up on his lap and he said his piece and he was out and very proud of himself. But I wanted to translate that to the prep work it took so that he had fun sitting on Santa's lap, and translate that into your health. Sometimes you got to start talking about it, get the ball rolling, talk with a coach, it's really important to have people cheering for you, motivating you, and talking to you about how to take those next steps. Because had I not kind of given Leo a heads up of here's what's going to happen, I mean, we probably would have had another screaming child on his knee. So anyways, I just thought it was kind of a neat way to pull everything together, and it just got me thinking. I was like, man, some of that groundwork did pay off. So we got one out of one. So 50% isn't bad on Santa's knee. So if you need to talk about your health and wellness, post some comments here, shoot me a message, and we'd love to start the conversation with you on what you need or what resources you need to help get your health and wellness goals started, especially as this new year's approaching. So I hope you have a great rest of your year. I'll see you probably again, but again, don't hesitate to reach out if you need